What is going on, guys? You are tuned into the Kai Beam Podcast, episode 15. You already know what it is. Kai Beam, your mans. I am here. I am with Gamdo, of course, and Mr. Illusive.
What's up?
And yeah, man, I know I say this every podcast, but there's a lot of shit that's been going on these past couple weeks since we've been, waiting to do this next episode for you guys. So, we're gonna jump in with just gaming stuff first because not a whole lot. I'm going through the list here. What even? Oh yeah. Okay, so we have it here that Sony isn't going to be restocking PS5s until 2022, which, to the surprise of no one, honestly. That's when I figured I would even get one, like a next gen console. That's so far out of my mind because there's just shortages, and every time they do have some sort of batch, and that's just not for Sony as well as for Microsoft too. Whenever they have like some sort of small restock, that shit just presto and it's gone. So
you want to know the crazy thing about that though? I didn't include that in the notes, but Sony recently just displayed some different color controllers.
I saw that, and
they have
look
the
pretty
black
dope.
one.
They look dope.
I know. I think honestly, I always would like to get the black controller, but the second I saw that crimson, I said I needed that shit. Oh man,
It sucks that none of the controller works for PS4 though.
I know that's the only thing. Like PlayStation has me so down bad with the PS5 because of the fact that why are you consistently fucking over the customers? Yeah, and not letting us be able to use it on the PlayStation 4, but you can use it on the Wii. Like how?
Wait.
You can use that on the new iPad that just released, bro. You can use that on the new iPad that just released.
What the fuck? So you're telling me you can use this on a Wii, iPad, and you can't use it on an older generation console? I understand like PS3, that's irrelevant, but come on.
It works on PS3 too.
Oh, you just can't use it on PS4. It's specifically because
Why?
of the fact of the type of Bluetooth. Because Sony doesn't fucking like its customers and just, hey, get a PS5 even though you can't fucking get one. So hey,
nobody can get one. So
let's go ahead and deal with that shit.
SOL.
But I mean, it's just, I don't know. I like the way that it looks again. That crimson, just that perfect little shade of burgundy going on there. If they can make that whole controller that color, I would pre-order that shit. I love that color.
That's probably gonna be a God of War release right there for a console color eventually.
That's one thing I'm waiting for, man. Specifically, that's why I'm happy I'm not an early adopter this time around, because I already know, like, when these bigger games come out, specifically like God of War and probably the next Spider-Man, will probably have a bundle, and those will probably look sick as fuck. Especially because they theme everything. Like this PS4 Pro I got, like I love that. Like I still to this day, this shit looks awesome, and it's a special controller. Although I dropped it too many times, so it's fucked up. But yeah.
Unfortunately, I hate my controller. I hate my PlayStation 4. I hate the headset that I got it with. I just hate this whole damn thing. 3 controllers I went through, guys, and the third one was starting to fuck up on me. I remember in the middle of Apex where like my screen was just like sliding to the left, and I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. I only had it for like 3 weeks, I think, at that point, and I don't know what it is with Sony and their like really cheap bootleg
analog sticks.
Analog sticks that they got going on, but that's whatever.
Same shit for me. I've gone through so many controllers. I just said fuck it. Like I'm literally using one that's kind of like it works, but like the way it fell, like a piece of it is like indented. But I'm just like, I'm not buying another controller. I'm not buying another controller, man. Those shits are $60 a pop, like a fucking game, dude.
I know,
just way too much.
It's honestly insane. But
you been buying a controller for $60?
Yes,
some
nigga.
Cost $74.
I mean, I know the one that you got with your fucking special turbo mode was like only $30.
No, I'm not even talking about the turbo mode. Like a regular PS.
Well, usually actually
it's $34.
When I because like usually when I did buy them, they were on sale though. Because the last one I got was the Goku colored one, the orange and blue. That one is pretty dope. I like that one. So
yeah, that one's up there. That one's like $64. I remember.
I think I got it for like 50. So I got
you lucky motherfucker.
Yeah. Because usually, with the colors,
Jesus. But I didn't actually include this. did Woody let you know how the I lost my train of thought. Mass Effect came out.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. The only reason I remembered was because they actually gave away some Apex charms. You got a female shepherd and a male shepherd charm for your gun. And I was like, oh shit, that released.
I thought you pre-ordered that game.
No, I didn't actually. I pre-ordered Ninja Gaiden and then I bought Miles Morales, and then I completely forgot about Mass Effect. I mean, I'm probably going to pick it up eventually, but like, I should ask him. I'm pretty sure he's probably gotten it and he's playing it. So I personally haven't tried it. So
I know my other friend, who the three of us have played Ghost of Tsushima with, he got it and he said like the first one is such a massive improvement from what he's seen gameplay of from a long time ago. So I don't know. Cool. I really wish demos were a thing still, because I don't want to pay. Like, I know you're going to get 3 games for $60, but I don't want to pay $60 for a game. And it turns out I actually don't like it because
right.
I don't want to keep spending money like that.
That's the difference between this, and that's why I think I opted to just go to Ninja Gaiden, because I want to see first like more of the gameplay of Mass Effect. I'll probably do that on my off time, just to see, because like I don't want to waste my time if it's really not like at least significantly improved. Like I've already played the shit out of Mass Effect 2 and 3 that I'm just good, but. If it's changed, then for sure. But that's the difference between that and why I went and pre-ordered Ninja Gaiden instead, because like not only is it cheaper, but you already know what to expect from those games. So I've been waiting for a long time for remaster, and I'm hoping with this remaster that they do a sequel and everything will be like updated. There's so much technology now from when those games were released, so that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah,
you know what they need to do? They need to make a God of War version of Ninja Gaiden. Like, have that sense of exploration and stuff, but still have the hack and slash going on. I feel like I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that could be interesting, because like God of War, I think Ninja Gaiden could really learn a lot from God of War, actually, because they're in the same genre. It's just more recently with the latest God of War, they kind of like innovated. Like, no other game that I played was so seamless. Like, you just be walking and then you're just in a cutscene. Like, there's no rendering, like nothing. It's just you're walking, you get to the spot, and you and Atreus are in a cutscene. It's like it's a beautiful ass game. Like, more games need to do that. So it's not just like, oh, this is fading to black and now here's a cutscene. It's like there's
a lot of fading to black these days.
Man.
Yeah.
Well,
speaking of fading into black, fortunately, Ubisoft has come out and said that they are no longer aiming towards AAA games, and they're trying to get into the heavy MMO/RPGs type of gaming models. Which, honestly, the second I saw that, I was like, "Fuck me, fuck this entire world," because I didn't know that they were gonna turn Division into an MMO. I'm not sure if any of you guys played that game before, but it's pretty much like Destiny. No. Yeah, it's like Destiny if it was like 3,000 years in the past. Yeah. So they're turning it into an MMO, and most people are like, "Oh yeah, it's a free-to-play game." Nope. First thing I thought about was how many microtransactions are you gonna see in that game, and because of that right there. I do not expect to see any more Splinter Cell games to come out in the future, because there's no way, if you don't plan on making any more AAA games, you're not going to see that kind of game show up, because if they do, it's going to be awful. I can't imagine playing as Sam Fisher in an open world game and then starting the game. Having to have like a bottle caps like silencer while someone has like invisible armor and shit. I don't want to play that game. You fucking kidding me? And I've already had my grievances with Assassin's Creed 2, because that, oh my gosh.
I can, if they're focusing on MMOs, like, could you imagine them doing like some sort of Assassin's Creed MMO? Oh man, they will fucking,
it's gonna be fucking trash,
monetize that shit into the ground. Every fucking thing will be monetized in that kind of game.
The only thing that would make me, no, that's not even true, because now what they do with the outfits, because the outfits are one of the reasons why I actually like Assassin's Creed, because they just look badass, but it looks so unrealistic that you end up looking like fucking like Venom or something in the game when you're supposed to be an assassin.
Right.
Steppenwolf or something. Like I don't want to play. I don't remember it playing as Ezio, and he looked like the goddess of death. Like
yeah, because that's where that shit just veered left, because they had all these costume packs where it's like, oh, you'll be like a light goddess or some shit. It's like, okay.
Izzy like tried to ended up telling us too, like a couple months ago, where he said like, you know, there's gonna be like these microtransactions with reskins and stuff. Yeah, and I was just like, fuck. Yeah, no, because Valhalla was a nice game, but I just put it down because it was just boring. Like,
yep,
it was boring and unrealistic.
Boring
and like
fuck.
I didn't like the fact that like Eivor, like, just fuck off, Ubisoft.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had a lot of buyer's remorse as of late. That was one of them. What was the other game that I got that I didn't really care for? Outriders. I mean, I haven't booted it up since me and Izzy like hardcore went through the story mode. I mean, I'm sure there's. I'm sure.
I didn't get that game.
Yeah, cause like it's just, it just sucks, man. Like I said off mic before, like the reason we even get these games is to have other games to play other than, you know, just playing like our usual shit like Apex or whatever. But it just sucks that you can't really just buy anything off the strength anymore. Like, you really have to like look at what you're buying and make sure that the game that they're marketing is actually what the fuck it is, because more often than not it's a trashy, buggy mess at release. Cyberpunk, you know. Cyberpunk's another one. See, that was so far out of my mind, I forgot about that fucking game. Cyberpunk was definitely one of those. Shit, that was one of the only games I went and got a refund, actually. So, yeah.
Yeah. Out of his mind.
I don't know. I mean, I did the same thing, too. I was just like, I'm never going to play this game again. I just hate the fact that it kept combusting.
I can't erase it out of my mind because I literally have a freaking 2 discs. Off a game sitting in my damn shelf.
That shit is so crazy that game required 2 discs.
That brought me back to fucking because it was 2 discs, because I got on disc 2. That shit brought me back to like fucking Red Dead 1 on PS3 and Xbox.
That is pretty much what it is. Like, it's really stupid, man. Like, half of this shit is not even the actual game. It's just offloading file, and the fact that it have such a big file, and then they started doing that little nonsense where if you save too much, your game crashes. What the hell kind of game puts a limit on how many times you can save?
I don't know. It's just garbage, and that is the exact reason why I just don't even fret anymore. I just buy games digitally, man. I don't even. There's just no point in getting a disc. There isn't. You fucking load the game in, you're still sitting there for fucking 20-30 minutes as it's copying, which is like, it just boggles my mind. I just remember back to PS3 and PS2. Nigga, you just popped in the disc and it just went on.
So that's the thing, though. Even if you do have like digital or like hard copy, like it doesn't matter. But like with digital, like they can always screw you over because these fools over here.
They can, but it's the same. It's the same thing with the disc too, because the way they have it, you know, set up now is like,
the license is not really on it.
No, it's not. So hypothetically, let's say the PS Store just was, it's gone now. Your discs aren't going to work either. So it's like, that shit is trash. But that's just where we're at, unfortunately.
Because I remember something like that happened to me with my PS3, where I tried to play a few games on my disc that I had, and that thing will not fucking work. And I was wondering if my PS3 was broken, but nope. It just told me the license for that game is not available anymore on PlayStation. I'm like, what?
Wow.
But I have the game in my hands over here.
So congratulations for putting the disc inside the game. Unfortunately, it no longer works. Fuck off with you now.
Yeah, that's precisely why I just said fuck it and just go digital, because more often than not they do the Steam thing, you know, where if you pre-order early enough, like Ninja Gaiden, I can preload it like 2 or 3 days before it actually drops and play it. So I'm cool with that.
And I haven't bought a game on PlayStation in such a long time, let alone a physical disc. I haven't bought a physical disc game since probably like 2018, when we still had the second colored president in office.
Yeah,
So,
it's been a while for me too. I think the last disc game, it had to have been Dragon Ball Fighters, I think. Yeah.
I remember you told me about that game.
Yeah.
Someone hit you like a 94 combo.
Yeah, I was telling.
It's time to hang this shit up.
Yeah, I was telling Whitty about that. We were just dying because he actually bought it recently, and I was like, "You bought that game?" I was like, "Shit, if it has crossplay, we could fight because we both gonna be shit." And I was just telling him how there was this one time I was fighting this dude, and he was whipping my ass so bad, I literally just put my controller down. This nigga stopped doing his combos and just looked at me until I picked it back up again and moved, and he proceeded to lay his hands back on me again. I was just like, wow.
Man,
like, this nigga waited.
A mixture.
I was like, this
you gotta
guy
make sure
right
you're
here.
feeling all that ass whooping, bro.
Yeah, he needs a break. This man literally gave him a break.
Yeah, no, he really did. Like, his Vegeta just stopped mid-combo and just sitting there.
Oh,
I looked.
man,
I was like, nigga,
sacrifice
just
the
finish
combo
me off
system.
already. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, not to say like Fighters is a bad game or anything. It's a really beautifully adapted.
There's a learning
Huh?
in it. I said there's a skill gap.
Yeah,
for sure.
Once
That's
a
why I
person
never
perfect
got into
that
fighting
learning
games.
curve
like
in
that.
there, it's over.
I've never been into fighting games like that. The only fighting game I think that, well, technically wasn't fighting. It was more so like, I don't know what you would call it, like the Naruto Ultimate Storm games or whatever.
No, those are fighting games, but it's just like you have more abilities that you can spam in that instead of actual like
combos
and shit. Yeah.
and all these other shits you could do. Yeah.
The closest thing I probably have ever gotten to fighters is Super Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. That game was
The
garbage.
shit that you had to do in order to transform. I specifically remember it said do a Z button. I said, what the fuck is that?
I remember that. I remember being a faithful Dragon Ball fan and picking that game up, and I'm like, what the hell? And didn't Frieza have like guns or something in that game? Like he had an RPG.
Had a goddamn RPG.
I was like,
I don't know what reason.
Okay.
But yeah, he pulled that shit out like he was like meaning business.
Apparently his laser beam that could blow up their planet wasn't enough.
Yeah. And I remember Kaioken would cause you to lose your health. I don't know why I call it Kaioken. Kaioken would make you lose your health. And then the Earth would just blow up if you hit him with a mean combo. Fuck that game.
Seriously, those games were trash, bro. Trash.
Apex Season 9, how are you guys liking it so far?
I'm enjoying it actually. I really enjoy the new Legend. I think she's great. I don't know, you guys never really deviate and play like the Legend. You guys only try them like once and then you're just like, I'm just gonna go back to my original character. But so far I think it's going in a great direction. You know, they added the arenas mode. That's fun when you're not getting stomped, that is, you know, but like in Battle Royale. But yeah, I think it's a great thing, and also I just like, every time I think about Apex, it's like we've tried other Battle Royales and we play them for a couple of days and then we're like, you know, it's like, because there's just something about Apex, like the movement and then just the world of it all. And I gotta say, for me personally, I love the lore of Apex, which is why I wanted to bring up, like, because I sent it to you guys earlier. I don't know if you saw it when I was like, I was looking at the comic leaks, and that shit had me dying a little bit because, I mean, if you're a person that loves Apex lore and you're waiting week by week and you don't want to hear, you can just click off or skip ahead. But basically, the part I referred to is, so for a long while there's been like ships, and even we've talked about it like among our group, like just the ships between characters, and it's hilarious because Caustic and Crypto have this kind of mutual understanding now, where I guess Caustic doesn't just hate his guts, because we come to find out that Caustic's mom actually was the one who adopted Crypto and his sister, so that's hilarious. And then you have this whole like love thing going on with Loba and Bangalore, and then, you know, Valkyrie coming in here. That whole thing is just messy because it's like, on Loba's side, like, I understand why she probably was like, oh yeah, I could see this, like, because they were originally enemies, like when they first, like, they hated each other, and then they got super close, and Bangalore gets this kind of those vines on Olympus. They release this kind of like virus thing, and it like kills people. Bangalore got infected, and Caustic's mom got infected, and then like a bunch of other people. So like Loba and them, specifically Loba, because she was only thinking about Bangalore when she was doing it. Like she went out of her way to like get the cure for it, and so it was just fucked up when she went and brought this chick some roses, and you know she's just standing outside her little hospital room, and basically Bangalore just like full on just friend zoned her, and you could see Loba was Loba was devastated. She was fucked up by that shit, and that's why people are saying it's gonna be funny. What's probably gonna happen here is Bangalore is such a hard ass, so she probably has a hard time expressing her feelings, so she's probably lying. But what's gonna happen is, since Valkyrie's there and she's full les, so yeah, Loba's probably gonna use her as a distraction to get her mind off of Bangalore until they have that talk, I guess.
Talk about that Mile High Club.
For real. Because that shit was just, I was like, whoa, Loba looks fucked up by that. I was like, damn. You know, but that's why I like that game, because, and not only that too, but when things like that happen, like in the game itself, they'll like add in like voice lines and like interactions. So like it makes the world feel alive, like it's constantly evolving, you know? So that's one thing I've always loved about Apex. But I guess we can get straight into so J. Cole's,
I just gotta say real quick, the past couple of games I've been playing with Apex, Valkyrie has been a lifesaver. Like just the way that we can fucking bounce out. And I didn't tell you guys yet, but when you guys got off, me and Smokey were playing another guy we played with on Apex, and he was playing as Valkyrie, and then all of a sudden we were bouncing because this person had dropped us off in the most like populated area. We somehow survived for about 5 minutes, and we're ready to leave. Some team also had a Valkyrie, saw us leave. He bounces or we bounce, and that person proceeds to follow us with Valkyrie. So they are on like ultimate thirst mode, hunting for us. So I just gotta say it's pretty. God bless Valkyrie.
Valkyrie is such a good character, man. Like I bounce between her and Loba because Loba has been my main since she came out, even when she was fucking broken and busted and they couldn't fix her for shit. But yeah, Valkyrie is such a good character. The missile silos that she releases, and you stun people, you capitalize on that. When you're in trouble and you need to get out, you just eject. Get the fuck out of there. That's such a broken ability. And then also being able to see everyone in the vicinity, so you can like drop in on people when they're fighting and find like the best place to like go in. Like that shit is busted, man. Like every team that has a Valkyrie, like they have a higher percentage of like fucking winning for sure.
Yeah.
But
if I knew, at least release a damn champion that people wants to play with.
Yeah. Because unfortunately, see, that's the whole dichotomy there, is because that's what happens when you don't release a legend that's like strong off the bat. Because like the problem with Rampart and Fuse initially, for one, Rampart's like walls, they were shit. Like initially when she came out, they were fucking garbage, like so trash. Now she's in a better place, and you see a lot more Ramparts now. Even I play as her every now and then because she's just fun. I think she still needs a little bit more work. I don't see why you can't make the turret go 360 degrees instead of just 160 or something. It's kind of dumb.
I thought it was like
180 or 180 or something like that. Yeah. And then I feel like her walls should be just a little bit stronger, because like sometimes like you'll put it up and then like someone will just snipe and it'll just break immediately. It's like, okay. Like
I feel like it should be in the mix between a purple and a blue, to be honest.
Yeah. And me and Izzy have talked about it off mic too. Like the problem with Fuse when he came out, for one, his knuckle cluster, which it's good that they added second charge so you can fire 2 off. That's good. But his super is trash. Like you literally have so many opportunities, and honestly, even if you can't just like jump out of it, you can just walk through it. If you're at full health, you'll be fine. Like it just doesn't do enough damage. Honestly, what they should do is either make it like a lot harder to get out, like maybe make it like a bit higher and more like damaging, so like you have no choice but to maybe have your Octane throw down a jump pad and you guys get out of there, or Valkyrie you fly out or whatever, because his super is just trash. And not only that, but it's just weird, like when you position it and then it like, if you don't position it exactly right, it'll just like off kilter, like to the left or right, or like way over like where you're supposed to send it.
They just need to make it where you can control the size of that super.
Yeah, that would be it,
and the dimensions of it. You should be good.
Yeah.
Point of concentration. Yeah, because I fuck that up on arenas all the time. Because I play as Fuse during arenas just because of the fact that he has extra grenades and stuff, but buying his super is just the worst thing you can do because
it's trash. There's no use for it.
Say you're like in that little area where it's not the airfield, it's like on the technically like the other side of the map higher up, and they're hiding up there after they zip line to the little bunker. I would shoot it and all they do is just they don't even move. It doesn't even get down to their area. It just gets blocked by other stuff and it's pointless. So
yeah. Actually, here's a little tidbit for you. Speaking of Fuse, I didn't follow the comics too closely last season because the story kind of revolved around that one chick that was obsessed with him, Mad Maggie. Apparently, she actually died at the end of that comic.
Oh, good.
Which is funny because, well, here's what I say died, like quote unquote, because like she fell off, she jumped off or fell off a ledge, like. Fuse was like trying to grab her hand and she's like, nah, I'm good, and just jumped off. So like we don't really know if she's actually dead. Like I hope she is, because like everyone pretty much was on agreement that her voice was fucking annoying, especially as an announcer. Like
I think that's what they were going for though.
Yeah.
Sheer annoyance of her character.
Yeah, because she was definitely.
She's not dead though. If you don't see a body, they're not dead.
Yeah.
Oh no,
that's
she's
generally.
definitely going to join the Apex game. That is for certain because.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that'll be a way
convince her that, like, the Legends weren't such a bad people.
Exactly. That was his whole stance. He was, and I just don't see how she didn't get that. It's like, yeah, Salvo was our home at one point, but like, look, the Syndicate is taking it over, and I actually feel at home here. I have people that actually fucking care about me. Like, you know, we go out on like team shit, and she just couldn't get that. But yeah, that'll be a way for her to, I guess, get her revenge. I mean, she'll just love killing Fuse in there when she joins, you know. So that'll be funny. I'm actually looking for
change her voice to a robot. I don't want to hear her voice. I'll put the whole shit on mute.
I'm actually looking forward though, because for some reason when I was reading through the comments, I was looking up just more lore bits, and I'm actually interested to see. They teased that for Revenant, right? They haven't fully disclosed like how he even got his super, the Death Totem, and they said the reason for that is because it's tied to another legend that's coming in the future. So I'm just wondering how that could possibly be, and that should be interesting, because if there's just someone that just like was like, oh yeah, here you go, I made this for you, you can always use this, and like you can become a shadow. Like why would you
from that shadow universe that they somehow ended up in? And...
No. That he got it from another legend, but like that whole thing was screwy too with the shadow revenant. But that was funny though to think in an alternate universe this nigga basically took over that entire world. I mean, it's possible. That nigga can't ever die. So
what the fuck is
he has
going on
endless
here?
amount of bodies.
Exactly. So that shit's crazy. But yeah, I guess we can go into music right here. So J. Cole, you know, Mr. Cole World, he released an album today, and I had a chance to listen to it all the way through. I plan to listen to it again, but on that first listen, man, you know, Cole is batting on 100, nigga never misses. That's just the simple fact of it. I really enjoyed the song with him and 21. Those niggas just killed that shit.
21's getting way better at music.
He
I don't
really
know if
is.
it's just because of the fact he's like.
That's because he's not trapping no more, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Then again, like when he does some of this trap music, it's pretty catchy, and I do enjoy it. Listen to his music. Right. But it's just like when he starts hanging around J. Cole, like clearly his talent like rubbed off on him like in the right way, because
for real
he killed his verse.
He did. Like when he came on, I was like, oh shit, nigga. I was bobbing my head. I was like, damn, this nigga's like actually keeping up.
Yeah.
And then the song with Lil Baby too, that was pretty dope. But the entire album was honestly good. Like Cole never misses, man.
Some people call it like a warm up, and I understand, because like he wasn't spitting like he was like in KOD.
No.
It kind of felt like he was just like preparing us for something else.
Yeah.
But
which I think will be the fall off. I think.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like the fall off just sounds like an album where he's just gonna be snapping. Like I can just feel that shit in my essence, feel it in my bones, because just the off season was just kind of like it felt like a reminder that hey,
I'm still here.
I'm still here. You know, I'm 36, but I'm still fucking the game up. Like, don't get it twisted.
Right.
So, I really like it.
Yeah. I mean, there were some songs I like better than others, but I think overall the project, just cohesively, it was good. And I'm definitely looking forward to the fall off. I know we talked. Was it on another podcast where we said he was only doing like 3 albums and then he was gonna retire?
Yeah, I forgot what the other one. Oh, I mean, the third one was gonna be, I think, It's a Boy. I honestly feel like that might be his last one. I feel like that's pretty much gonna be his epilogue. Like,
right.
You remember how he did Forest Hills Drive, and he did that 1-2-parter where he was like talking about his kid,
right,
and then his girl at the same time. Yeah, I feel like that can be like his epilogue of an album or his career. But for me, I think 95 South, of course, because he said put the M on your head like Luigi, bro. Like,
yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, this nigga, like, he just spits flames, dude.
100 mil, Pride is a Devil. Pride is a Devil. I was just like, damn, because a lot of these songs I can't really relate to, and everyone has this, like, at least on social media, has this running joke where his album just kind of made people want to turn the lights around. And I was listening to this as I was animating. I was like, yo, I can't stop right now. I have to keep going. So, yeah, no, I fuck with it. Honestly, like, I think just as now that I'm actually like following more like musicians, because before I wasn't really much of a music head like that. But I think just because of like COVID and stuff, and actually listening to like music intensely, I was like, you know what, I can actually vibe with it, and J. Cole definitely gave me that vibe.
For real, yeah. One of my, I agree with the tracks. He said 100 mil was really good too. Applying Pressure is another good one. Yeah, the whole album, man, just a great outing. I can't wait to see what he has next. And I keep saying this. I feel like I've been saying this the past couple of podcasts, but now we've gotten Cole. Nigga, Kendrick, where are you at, bro?
I know, please, Kendrick,
like, come on,
please come out.
Like you need to drop some heat, man. Like, I know you got something in the tuck, nigga.
I'm still kind of, I mean, it's my fault because this is like the whole thing about the rumors, but I'm upset with myself that I thought that Nation was gonna come out, like his secret album was gonna come out after Damn.
Yeah, I remember that. I was just thinking about that because, like, yeah, there was that cover art floating around where it was like Damn and then Nation, because you know it was like the Crip Blood thing, because they were like in red and blue, the whole color coordination. I was like, oh, dude, he's dropping 2 albums, and then, you know, he tweeted out, he's like, yeah, guys, like, nah, that second album is not actually a thing. Like, it's only Damn. I was like, damn.
I hope he does that for this next album, like he is with the second one.
That's kind of competing against yourself, though.
It honestly is.
Kind of. But the thing is, like, a name with Kendrick Lamar, people are gonna listen to the whole thing, no matter what he comes out with. You wait like 30 days, like a month, just people are gonna be like, okay, I need more of that shit, because people are gonna listen to that shit no matter what.
Yeah, he's definitely one I'm on the lookout for. But again, I admire artists like that. I would like to mirror my career as an artist like them, like the Coles and the Kendricks, where, again, you know, you only hear from them when they want you to. That's about it.
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean too,
That dude, he finessed his way out of the label. That shit was just amazing.
He did. You did.
Oh man,
that was awesome.
Are we ready to move on to movie news?
Yep, we can do that.
All right. So, since we're all Marvel heads, Marvel has came out with all these different titles and their release dates. So, Black Widow, as annoying as that is, we've been waiting for it. It's got pushed. Does it get pushed forward or pushed back?
It got pushed back because it was supposed to come out this month. I'm pretty sure.
No, I mean like it was like it got a July release date before, but now it's like July 9th. I don't know. Basically, yeah, July 9th is when Black Widow is going to come out finally on Disney Plus. You got Shang-Chi. It's coming out, the 3rd of September and stuff like that. 2 months from then, it's going to be Eternals. The most anticipated, at least for me, is definitely going to be No Way Home, which is going to be in December. Oh, a couple other movies coming out in 2022, like Black Panther, Love Thunder, Doctor Strange, and then you got the Marvels, which I've been hearing some interesting news about that because apparently it was going to be just called Captain Marvel 2.
Right.
And
then they switched the name, and a lot of people are thinking maybe Blue Marvel is going to show up in that one because he's technically Marvel.
So. They're thinking that, and also because of the fact that apparently Insider, and I'm not trying to start gossip or anything.
Oh no, Monica Rambeau is about to replace her as Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna get to because apparently the Inside Studio people are kind of tired of Brie Larson because she apparently has this very unlikable personality off.
I don't blame him either. Honestly, Monica Rambeau was a lot more compelling in WandaVision than the entirety of Captain Marvel movie. Seriously, because
her character wasn't relatable at all.
It wasn't.
For me, it's not really just the relatability. It's just because of the fact she wasn't likable. It's like a person who it's like prejudice almost, where in her eyes she feels like she's about to be called like a bitch or something, but you don't even know what the person's gonna say. So she has this very defensive attitude. And again, this is her off screen. Every time she gets an interview, she just has this defensive attitude for whatever reason, and even her castmates get irritated with her. But...
Yeah, so I remember I watched a few of those videos, dude. Yeah, they were just not I remember one where it was her, Don Cheadle, and someone else, and she tried to like touch his arm. He's like, "Yeah, don't touch me." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, but
and he does, usually, he has some pretty funny comedy.
Smile,
yeah. Usually his comedy's pretty straightforward, but I don't think he was joking.
He wasn't. He was like, "Yeah, I told you, stop touching me."
Yeah.
And then to the one where she was with Jeremy Renner, that one was pretty
he just straight up dissed her in that one, bro.
I didn't see that one.
That one was hilarious because basically they were asking what would you how do you use your platform?
Your platform,
And then she was just giving all these, politically correct answers I do good, make sure everyone else follows a good example. And then you could just see Jeremy Renner
2 sentences and just straight up
he just didn't even want to be next to her.
Yep.
And he was just yeah, I don't need an audience to I don't need to tell people what they need to do and how to do it. So I was just shit.
That's just crazy.
He shot everything that she said.
Damn. God damn.
It was like that, bro.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that and see. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a kick out of it. But yeah. Lastly on the list, we have Fantastic Four, which has no release date. Which, as soon as you see a trailer for that, just know that we are in a different phase, my niggas. We are in a different phase because they got casting rumors. The casting rumors have been lasting for years upon years. Is the idea that John Krasinski and his wife Emily Blunt are going to join. Honestly, I have no idea because the thing is Emily Blunt is denying, and I don't believe any actor who says they're not going to do it because of the fact that everyone could be potentially under NDA. Because the thing is, which is really crazy, I found out that Avengers Endgame and Infinity War is being worked on concept-wise in 2015 before they even had Spider-Man in there.
Oh,
so
wow. Okay.
At some point or another, they had the idea in mind to have Spider-Man, and it was already being worked on. So they could be doing it because you remember how they got Sam Jackson to be Nick Fury, with the whole like drawing him in as, you know, his character in the comics.
Right.
That's the whole reason why he got the role, because in you know, in the Ultimate Universe, you know, they kept drawing Nick Fury as Sam Jackson. He was just like, well, shit, okay, motherfucker, I'll do it. And you know, maybe they will do it. Yeah. Who honestly, who knows? Because things change, and we haven't even gotten a release date yet. So.
Yeah, the only reason I really put this on here, not to cut you off, is I just want to quickly.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
The only reason I put this on here is because, like, usually I agree with you. Like take Andrew Garfield for example, like where he's just like blatantly like, no, like, well, he never gave a straightforward answer. He's just like, you know, I haven't got a call. It's like, nigga, you got the call, bro. Like, stop playing. We know you're in the movie, bro. But here, the difference here is something she said where she basically said she's just not a fan of superhero movies, which is like, if you're not a fan, I don't see why you would do it then. That's the only thing.
And see, I still find that cap, because, you know, Joaquin Phoenix said he never wanted to play a superhero or any supervillain, super character, and he ended up playing Joker. So I just honestly, I just don't believe anything that people say. Yeah, because like
and she also said it was fan casting when they asked her about that.
Yeah. But I mean, for good reason. I mean, we've seen you and John Krasinski, like, you guys have great chemistry. So that's why so many people love the idea that you guys could be in the Fantastic Four. And I think that would be great. You know, two people that already have chemistry already. We've never got that with the other ones. The other ones were just... You know, those are just abominations.
I remember when Jennifer, oh god, it's a chick that was playing as Katniss Everdeen.
Jennifer Anderson.
Is that her name?
What? No.
Yeah, no. I was like, that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
No, Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
There's rumors that Jennifer Lawrence is going to be Invisible Woman. I don't want her to superhero character ever. Because she would have done such a good job as Mystique if she committed to the character and just shut the fuck up about the makeup. You know what you're going to get yourself into, and you're complaining essentially downgraded character development throughout the entire sequels to the point where you're like mutant and proud, and then show up as a white woman in two movies later, which is just the most ironic fucking thing I've ever heard in a superhero film.
Yeah, she needs to stay far away from that, man. I do not want her.
Yeah,
I mean, you also got to understand her side of the story. That makeup is...
But like, listen, there's plenty of examples. Like, listen, Gamora's an example. What's her name plays her? Her name is escaping me. You know how much makeup she has to put on, and while she did complain a little bit about it, she gritted her teeth and bared it and did that shit, and is continuing to do that shit. So I think you could suck it up and do it. If you didn't want, they probably explained the role to you prior to you taking it. So if you didn't want to sign up for that, you should have just said no, and someone else could have done it. It's just that simple. Initially,
the money was good, but she realized her character is like embedded in the core of the entire freaking franchise, so she can make demands.
Right.
And she made demands that she's not going to be wearing this stupid makeup in.
And that is her fault. That is her fault.
It is her fault.
Because the thing is not only did that affect the movie, it caused the whole plot in Days of Future Past and the other movies, where basically you have Beast over here who can just transform at like the Hulk at any given point in time, where he can be like, oh, I don't want to be blue and furry all the time, so I'm gonna make a cure. Fuck the Fox man.
Yeah,
fuck Jennifer Lawrence for that. Don't show up. Man. I would be so upset. I don't think Kevin Feige would even do that, considering the fact that just he's been a part of every film Marvel has put out in the past 20 years. And he just basically has just been taking notes, been like, yep, don't do that. Yeah. And
it was crazy to get that revelation. Like, literally every Marvel project, even the Venom movie. Like, I was like, what? That is insane. Notes.
He has to take notes. That's why he's the god of the MCU, because he knows what he's doing.
He's not even the god of the MCU only now. He's fucking isn't he head of everything? Like even the comics too.
He's the one above all.
Yeah, no, he's literally one above all. Like no cap.
I don't know about the comics thing, honestly, because the fact that I just don't really like the way comics are headed, because manga, for anyone who isn't paying attention to comics, just with DC and Marvel, it's going downhill so badly that Demon Slayer sold way more than both of those companies combined.
That's because now in the comics, instead of them creating original content, they're trying to marrow their freaking comics after their movies. Universe
that and just the way that the way the storylines are going, it's just a mess. But
I mean, there's so many times you could just reboot a universe until it gets stale and just keep retelling the same origin story over and over. Right. There's just so many times that you can tell Superman fell from a damn ship and his planet got blown up.
But when you're the DCEU and you don't even properly give Superman a chance, aka Henry Cavill.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. But speaking of Marvel, wanted to quickly go over the Venom Let There Be Carnage trailer finally came out. Looks cool. I'll go and see it. Hope it's good. Hope it's better than the first one. Also apparently there's hints towards Toxin as well. So
that would be interesting.
That movie's gonna be shit.
Because this Izzy, I'm ignoring you because you think every movie's gonna be shit. But anyway, Toxin. The reason there are hints there is because that detective, I forget his name, is the name of the guy who has Toxin in the comics. So I'm assuming they're not gonna defeat Carnage here, right? So
I think everything is, as soon as you mention Carnage, Toxin, it's just automatically slapped in there.
And half of that movie is not even gonna be about freaking Carnage anyway. You'll see. It's gonna be
I know, but it's this nigga. I swear, you guys could hear this nigga hates superhero movies, bro. I swear. That's not to say I didn't think the first Venom was like a masterpiece or anything. I thought it was all right. You could see the potential there. I just hope it's better than that one.
I really do hope they learn.
The banter between Venom and Eddie were the best part of that first movie.
Well, congratulations. They're gonna make Venom even more of a brain dead character than usual. So look forward to that, guys.
He is brain dead. What are you talking about? He's a symbiote. That's why he feeds off of people.
That is true. Yeah. It's a good point.
They're trying to eat every brain on the planet.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree in some aspect. I kind of wish he was, because the way they have Venom and Eddie in the comics now, at least as far as what I've heard from say Comics Explained, Venom is more of an anti-hero at this point because he's not really at odds with Spider-Man anymore. More so, he just is off and doing his own thing. But what I think they should have done with these particular movies, but there you go with the conundrum, because Spider-Man isn't fucking here yet. So that's why you probably are already doing anti-hero off the gate, when realistically he should have just started off as a villain. I mean, he does eat people. That is a thing.
But that's the thing, though. Once Venom bonds with you, whatever intelligence that his host has, it also shares that intelligence with shares his host intelligence. So it's kind of weird that he over here talking like he's like a damn.
Oh, you mean the
breakfast? Dropped on his head.
Breakfast scene? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you gotta think about it though. Eddie's also someone who sounds like he got dropped on his head.
True.
That's why he lives in wherever the fuck he lives at. He's not really a smart guy. Which,
I mean, he's supposed to be a world-class investigative journalist, isn't he? So
no, not really, because he got fired.
Exactly, and not even just once, twice.
I know.
Well, why the hell is he even still being investigating it?
Nigga, I would assume he's just basically a PI at this point, right?
Freelance now because I don't know how the hell he's making a living.
He has to be a PI. There's no other.
He has to actually. No, that is true. What kind of PI is he if he's living in San Francisco and surviving? Do you guys want to know how expensive it is to be in San Francisco? That shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure. Miss Wang is probably
it's crazy.
Fucking convenience store ladies over here.
The ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend, I think is
his
probably
ex-girlfriend. But here's an idea that I can propose. tell you how you can introduce Spider-Man. So, because it doesn't make any sense, and one of my biggest gripes about the Venom franchise as far as the fact that Eddie Brock is old as fuck. Like, I get that he is supposed to be like older than Peter Parker and like buffer and stuff like that, but he looks like he's in his 40s. Same thing with the guy who's playing as Carnage.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson, yeah, his name slipped me, but Woody Harrelson looks old as fuck. And when I saw it, I was just like, I can't see him be Carnage or Cassidy because the fact that he's just so old. He's so old, and he has like, yeah, he's just old now. I want a young psycho, like pick someone off of the streets and just say, hey, I'll give you something if you just start barking, like, just do that.
I'm willing to give him a chance because like, Woody Harrelson's a good actor. I think he
is a good actor. It's just the CGI is gonna be like
ridiculous
if they have him bounce and connect himself on the ceiling and start crawling like a spider.
I don't think.
Like, I don't want to see that.
I don't think because it wasn't like that in the first Venom movie. And honestly, even if they did have to do that,
you know how like Carnage is though, like how he's unpredictable, and I'm probably gonna have like some horror elements because like, you know, the guy who's playing as Carnage, Woody Harrelson, his character is gonna be like he's psychotic.
Yeah, so he's a serial killer, sociopathic.
Yeah, so. Yeah. His movements are probably going to be wacky as fuck, and I feel like so is the CG. But here's this idea that I can pose. So, say in No Way Home, when Peter is going through all these dimensions, he gets lost, like, temporarily into a dimension and then comes back. You remember how, like, in The Flash, when he was testing on his new speed against, before he fought Zoom in Season 2? And he like opened a portal and then came out like a second later.
Yeah.
What if they had a scene like that where basically he went into a portal and then it opened back up and he was like, "Whoa, guys, this shit was kind of wild. There's some like roided up like goo monster right here that kind of had powers just like me. I'm back now." They do something like that. You can easily have that be Venom 3 where he appears through that portal. Yeah. And you get to explore that time he was in. Like, so that way he can actually fight against Venom. That'd be a good movie. That would connect the Venom franchise with the Spider-Man franchise.
Yeah, I could get behind that. That sounds like a plausible idea. I mean, that's an idea that.
Do we really want those franchises to connect though? Because I pretty much think they're doing good on their own separate. They need to stay the hell away from each other.
No. Like,
honestly,
if it was Andrew Garfield, because the fact that it's multiversal, like you could just have it be a one-off thing, and I don't think they're gonna reboot Venom at all anytime soon. Because if they did, they wouldn't have made a second one. So it did good in some margin. Because I don't want things to be separated.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Characters that have existing like just I don't want to say beef, but like. They have a tandem going on. Like without Venom, what is Spider-Man? Without Spider-Man, what is Venom? Like they're mortal enemies.
Green Goblin,
nigga. Fuck out of here with Green Goblin, nigga. No, nigga. I'm talking about when you think of Spider-Man, the first thing you're thinking about is Venom, nigga. You're not thinking about Green Goblin. Well, all right. I'm not gonna say you don't think about. He is one of the top enemies. Spider-Man.
3, honestly, It's Venom, Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, and
not when Peter just starts out. Every villain that he fights when he starts out is never Venom is never involved. Venom is like the ultimate person that he fights in the end because Venom is like when he start leaving from becoming like friendly neighborhood to like kind of like, hey, I gotta protect the entire city. Or the entire freaking world over here, because Venom is always somebody who brings like chaos from outer space or whatever other dimension that he always pops out of.
Yeah, but you can have, since he's pretty much gonna leave high school anyways and he's gonna head to college, you can just tease that if he ends up going into Venom's dimension, a piece of the symbiote latches on
attached to him.
Yeah.
You can just have a different Venom once he comes out instead of using Eddie Brock, and Eddie Brock can still be doing his own shit.
Exactly. Yeah. But see, that's the thing I always think about too, is because I do wonder in terms of the MCU how they're gonna explain, or maybe they won't. Is in Thor 4. I always bring it up. You know, Gore the God Butcher, his weapon, his little cloak shit. That's a symbiote. So I don't know if that's gonna be the way they maybe start explaining symbiotes. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I mean, they are supposed to be on a planet out there, and once Multiversus Madness happens, they could just open up possibility of shit jumping from one dimension to the other. They don't have to really go into detail about whatever. They could just mention in passing and call it a day.
Yeah.
That's true. Real quick before we finish the Marvel news, because we do have like Dave Bautista maybe leaving the MCU, which is like kind of like a quick thing.
I mean, the guy's career's popped off, bro. He doesn't have to get tied down by MCU shit no more.
It is, and like I remember I was telling you guys too, like how like the Guardians are kind of like a rotating team where there could be different members that just show up, kind of like Legends of Tomorrow, but better. And
yeah, for sure.
You know, the characters that we've been seeing on the screen so far they don't have to be there all the time. And Drax the Destroyer could have his own happy ending where it turns out his wife and kids didn't die from Thanos. They just somehow hid in like a ditch.
They're definitely dead. Thanos used that freaking.
I'm just saying.
Cleave their asses.
I mean, the comics have pulled some weird shit because I'm pretty sure his daughter somehow lived after being attacked, like in the comics. So I don't know.
Because remember, Thor also had in the Thor movies, he also had the Infinity Gauntlet. And then his bitch ass sister pushed that shit over like it was Legos.
Yeah, she said fake. Yeah. That shit was funny.
Because it was fake.
Bitch. Yeah, but we didn't know that. We literally thought that it was an actual Infinity Gauntlet. Because actually we thought it was 2. Because remember in Avengers 2, where all of a sudden, or at the end, fucking Thanos, we thought Thanos literally broke into Asgard, committing a home invasion. It took that shit, because we saw that, we were like, oh fuck. Thor's gonna come home and just see his whole shit in ruins. Like, nothing but headless horses and just dead Asgardians. That's it. Like, fuck. But it didn't turn out to be like that. So who knows? Who knows? I mean, I can't wait for that either. It's gonna be a long ass time. We got 2 years for that movie to come out.
Thor 4, you mean?
Thor 4 and Asgardians of the Galaxy, or Guardians of the Galaxy. But
yeah.
Honest.
Well, I mean, that's what it was gonna. That's not gonna be called, but that's what everyone was calling it because Thor was, there. But since the whole shuffle around thing, it's weird now. I don't think he's gonna really be in that one anymore.
No, he is.
He's gonna be He's gonna be partially in that shit.
Yeah, I think they said he's gonna be in there for like a few scenes, but yeah.
I just want to quickly say, I love the name of Black Panther too. So simple. Black Panther, Wakanda forever. Awesome.
That movie's gonna suck.
This
of course it's gonna suck. You thought Avengers Endgame was gonna be the worst one because of the fact that you didn't know all the people who died in Wakanda. You said I didn't know who they were. Man. So
I swear, this nigga Izzy just picks this nigga is such a nitpicker, bro. This
like half of the sorcerers just came out of nowhere, and when half of those
he said come out of nowhere, like he didn't see the portals open themselves. They had a 3-minute scene.
In Doctor Strange, almost all the sorcerers died. So
what?
These guys,
nigga, nigga, only 2 sanctums got hit. What are you talking about?
They didn't moo over here went around and killed all of them.
No, nigga, they attacked the fucking one in what was it? London and the one in Hong Kong. Yeah, I think those were the only ones they attacked.
Mumu went around and started killing all the damn sorcerers because he said they were using too much magic.
I don't know.
Nigga, this nigga said Mumu. It's Mordo, you nigga. What the?
Yeah, he wasn't going. Man, you know how fast he'd have to be working.
And not only that, you have to imagine he has to like evade Doctor Strange, who at this point is the Sorcerer Supreme, so he would know what this nigga's doing. He has to be discreet. He can't just go around.
I gotta do a case study on your head when it comes to Marvel films because
I seriously.
You were watching.
Seriously, this nigga nitpicks the shit.
Was just going over here, just killing people incognito without somehow raising suspicion amongst Doctor Strange.
Yeah, because Doctor Strange was still over here eating those damn turkey sandwiches and shit with him.
All right, nigga, shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. This nigga, bro, just always nitpicking, bro. Oh.
Anime, you want to get into anime news? Because we've been waiting for something. Something has been brewing in the Dragon Ball realm for a long time.
Finally, because we didn't even, like, they've just been quiet. Like, absolutely nothing. And it's finally been announced that, you know, Dragon Ball Super movie is happening in next year. No date, no official, like, exact date. But
it's probably going to come out during the summertime.
Yeah, I imagine so. And
what is going to be a plot of this one?
We don't know, but it has Toriyama here. He basically said, an all-new movie since Dragon Ball Super Broly is currently in the making. Just like the previous movie, I'm heavily leading the story and dialogue production for another amazing film. I really shouldn't talk too much about the plot yet, but be prepared for extreme and entertaining bouts which may feature an unexpected character who I hope is
cooler.
Yep,
I feel like
who I hope is cooler.
You know, he kind of said the same thing about Broly.
It's gonna be who?
I said we're hoping it's cooler. That unexpected.
Cool as them never coming back.
Well, all right, I'm gonna continue. We'll be charged through some unexplored territory in terms of the visual aesthetics to give the audience an amazing ride. So I hope everyone will look forward to the new movie. Nigga,
I'm kind of interested in how that's gonna be because he's saying unexplored territory.
Yeah,
meaning like CGI.
They're not gonna bring Cooler back. I mean, if they want to go unexplored territory, they have to go multiverse again. So I don't know where else.
I don't see why you couldn't bring Cooler back. Cooler was never canon to begin with, so he could easily just been like, "Oh yeah, I've been in this galaxy."
So what is he gonna be? Purple freaking Cooler?
That's what he was.
What the fuck? That's seriously what he is, man. How do you do that shit?
It's this nigga, man.
I forgot the term of that, but man, you do that. You do that a lot. But honestly, to point out what you said about multiversal, it could be a thing because Frieza's family has a whole bunch of knowledge about gods of destruction, Majin Boos, and shit like that. And there's nothing to say that Cooler could be residing in any other multiverse. And Frieza's just gonna be like, I looked for you a long time, and I'm in Universe 1, and Cooler over here is just, you know, running his theater and shit like that. I mean, there's nothing to say or that won't happen because Toriyama, unfortunately, is really predictable.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I remember when before we even knew what Dragon Ball Super Broly was, like we didn't know the title or anything, and immediately people were like, when they first showed Broly and we didn't know who he was yet, everyone was like, "Is that Broly?" And everyone was just like, "No, it couldn't be Broly." And what is it? Yeah. It's fucking Broly. So
it was really a much cooler,
way better done Broly. Because that Broly shits on the old Broly.
Yelling Kakarot all the time.
The older Broly, I do not care what no one says. The older Broly is garbage. He is garbage.
That's terrible.
The new one, honestly, that nigga's awesome.
I feel like Toriyama tried to honestly like sideswipe us and make us think that it was gonna be Yomoshi or whatever his name was because of the fact he brought it up and it was adding new lore to the way that Saiyans can transform because of S cells or some weird crap like that. And yeah, when we saw it, I was like, it's gonna be an ancient Super Saiyan because I had an idea that they were gonna go back into like the past of like the Saiyans, but we just didn't know how far back.
Right.
Because they said all this weird shit. They were like, oh yeah, like we're not gonna be going too much into the present. It's gonna be in the past. I'm like, oh okay, so we're gonna get into the legendary Yamoshi or something like that. No.
This guy's over here starting making up theories about the freaking avatar of damn Saiyans.
That is where we fucked up. We don't do that shit no more because we've learned just from the beginning.
Overcomplicate Toriyama shit.
We really did.
Complicate nothing.
We really did. The most easiest logical thing is what it is, because I just remember me. Witty and you would just constantly do these theories, especially during Goku Black shit, and this nigga just completely just tossed all that shit to the side and just threw a pie in your fucking face and said, "Eat that shit." And I was just like, wow.
I had Dookie in the middle too because it was just insulting.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm done making these theories.
It was kind of you guys' fault for putting all that energy.
No. That shit made no fucking sense from the very beginning because the thing is, as soon as they showed that promotional thing, I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Because it showed Future Trunks with blue hair, Goku Black, and then an adult Mai. And in everyone's head, we're thinking, oh, okay, this can't be the same Future Trunks because of the fact that Mai is there. But no, they somehow made a plot hole where somehow Mai in Trunks' timeline wished herself to be a kid, despite the fact that everyone in the past was already dead, including the Dragon Balls. So how the fuck did she make a wish? How did she even get the Dragon Balls to make that wish? There's so many plot holes, and
you're missing it. She must have asked Zamasu, of course, obviously.
That's some fun shit.
You guys missed the entire plot of Dragon Ball. Is this something? Let's put this little stick together and go and fight each other. So
yeah, no,
it ain't that hard though. It ain't that hard to not make sense, because the thing is though, you could have just literally worded this a different way. This ain't future Trunks. This is a new version of Trunks. That's all you had to do, and that didn't even have to be Goku. That could have been Goten. That would have been a whole new thing right there. Yeah, that could have made those two characters shine, but they didn't even do that. It's that simple.
Yeah.
And we want to throw a brick at the wall.
There's so many cool things they could have done. Like, I always just think about how cool. Why is it that Zamasu thought the best course of action, instead of getting his fucking compatriot over here another Saiyan body, like, let's say, I don't know, Vegeta's body, why the fuck would you give him immortality? Nigga, you have a Saiyan body, get this nigga one too, and you're unstoppable. You niggas fusing to Vegito, everyone's dead. Like, it's just that simple. Super Saiyan Rose Vegito, no, those niggas are dead. He's Spirit Swords, you're dead. Like, it's just that easy. But again, this is why I say, why is it that fans can come up with cooler shit than the niggas that actually make it? I have no idea, but
and they have a whole dragon room too for ideas.
Exactly.
They blocked off the door, put a chair underneath the doorknob so no one can get in.
Or actually, you know what? They saved the cool shit for some reason for some non-canon fan fiction shit, which is what Dragon Ball Heroes is. And it's just like, you have these niggas going like Super Saiyan Blue 2 and Super Saiyan Rose 2 and all this shit. It's just like, dog, like, why is this here and not in the actual series? Like, I don't get it, but it is what it is.
Let's get into some more disheartening news. WB is just consistently fucking up their own properties. I don't know what's going on with the execs. I have to ask you guys personally, execs, what kind of drugs are you using to make you guys have so much, I don't know, just incoherence, just stupidity? Because for some reason, we are hearing news about the idea of a Black Superman movie coming out, and we thought it was gonna be Val Zod or Calvin Ellis, but no, it's actually gonna be a Black Clark Kent. And when I heard the news, I was incensed, much like this guy that's yelling outside my fucking apartment. I was incensed because why are you gonna make a movie about a Black Superman when you have Cyborg, Jon Stewart, all these other characters? They're slipping my mind. Static Shock. You have so many characters. One character's already Black Lightning. Characters that are already already existed. Who the fuck cares? Because you know what? You remember what I told you about Luke Cage? How that shit just made black people just seem somehow more invincible, and just made people just think that, okay, because of the fact that you're black must mean you're bulletproof. Let's see you block these bullets. And I just feel like, for some strange fucking reason, they're just going to have Clark Kent. They're going to try to humanize this man. They're going to try to humanize this man by putting his blackness first. You don't want
to see Superman get beat up by policemen.
I know they're gonna do it. They're probably gonna have a
racist Lex Luthor.
Yeah, they're gonna have a racist Lex Luthor who's also into corporate capitalism, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, you're Clark Kent for Kansas? I don't trust you. Is it because I just don't have the proper stuff on my resume? No, because you're black." And then, you know what? Again, the corrupt cop commentary, they're probably going to have him get beat up, and he's going to have flashbacks of his dad being like, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that. Some stupid bullshit right there that they use to tokenize on us. And the thing that pisses me off the most is not the fact that they're just doing this, is the fact that people who are in the black community are like, oh yeah, we're getting a Superman, we're getting a black Superman, and then get upset when other people in this community are like, we don't like it, and they say, oh, you just don't want a black Superman. I'm fucking rambling.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's you're doing this reboot right here, and it's like, why? You literally have Henry Cavill who
got fired on his birthday.
Apparently
so. On his birthday. Yeah, no, it's official because when this came out, they pretty much on Instagram and all these other social media platforms, WB just unfollowed Henry Cavill. You know, he did the same thing. He's fucking done. He is absolutely done with WB because that is the most unprofessional stuff I have ever seen in my eyes. I don't know what he did to warrant that sort of aggression, but yeah, that's ridiculous. We haven't gotten a Man of Steel film since 2013. The world almost ended like 5 times. We haven't even gotten a Man of Steel 2.
You know what's funny though? Fans write better friggin' movies in a fan fiction setting than these friggin' producers and
unfortunately
screenwriters and whatever the other hell they are doing, which is just ridiculous.
I honestly just I don't put it past me because they don't. A lot of the fans want Zack Snyder to make the rest of his Justice League trilogy. He's not going to because WB won't let him unless AT&T like put a gun in the executive's mouths and was like, you better make that shit real quick. I'll put some hot lead in you. Like, they're not gonna do it. Even Zack Snyder recently came out today and said, I don't know why they see me as such a pain in the ass. I didn't do anything wrong. In fact, I lost more than what you guys did because of the fact that, for one, you have a fucking weirdo over here telling Gal Gadot, yeah, you need to have Ezra Miller land on your titties, or if not, I'm going to ruin your career, and then talk shit to Ray Fisher and say, oh, you think you're big and bad? I didn't listen to Robert Downey Jr. Fuck them.
Yeah. And if you don't know what we're talking about fucking Joss Whedon, because, yeah, Gal Gadot, she confirmed that this nigga's a piece of shit. I mean, we already knew that, but...
Which I wish he confirmed that when Ray Fisher...
Yeah, she should have came out during that time. I guess maybe she just didn't.
All of them was over here keeping hush and shit, and just let that man went out by himself. Some fucking teamed out is fuck that shit. I don't give a shit what Joss Whedon did for her or did to her or whatnot. She should have came out and said it from the beginning that way. Everybody would have known it was a team effort.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, it makes it more. This is the whole reason why I don't want a black Superman, because they're like, it's, to me, them making a black Superman is like during the protests of 2020 when we said we want the cops to be held accountable, and they took Aunt Jemima off of pancake syrup instead.
Like, what does that have to do with friggin' cops?
Exactly. Yes.
It has nothing to do with anything.
That is the equivalency of what people are like, what the fuck are they doing? Because it's like, we want Cyborg. Ray Fisher is a perfect character. Hell, you can even put that in a Cyborg story where it's just like, hey, you want to talk about race and machine and being unhuman and being, something else? That is a perfect metaphor right there. But you know what? They're going to somehow put that into a character who's already practically invulnerable, and it's going to fuck up the representation that's already messed up with black people in general.
Hey, you know what's going to be funny, though? Like, if they actually would have went with the Ray Fisher route, they could have been introducing themselves like a live action freaking Teen Titans by now, or even Young Justice.
Yeah.
Freaking idiots, but yeah.
And did you guys see how Jon Stewart looked in the Justice League cut? The one,
yeah,
he was already in the suit and everything. They had finished the CGI. For some reason, WB was like, there can only be one. There can only be one black person. We don't even like him. Imagine that.
Yeah, I just
bullshit.
I don't get their logic. For some reason, you have people telling you all these various critiques that you should be taking and what the fans want, and instead you These niggas just like go around the corner and do a 360 and fucking flash run their way across the other way. Like they're just like, yeah, you're gonna like this though, right? Yeah, we're doing this for the fans. Yeah, you'll like it. It's like, okay.
We're making a film that we hope the audience would appreciate. It's our own vision, and we hope that you all will like it. It doesn't matter what you want, unfortunately. It's what we want. So shut the fuck up and watch our shitty film. Okay? That's what it is.
Don't go beyond like your first box office opening of big cut. After first opening and all the reviews comes out, nobody going to see that shitty ass shit anyway.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know when that movie's going to come out because WB is like just completely unreliable. With
they are.
They
say
Flash
shit.
is finally getting some like info, some more info I never would have thought. I thought would never see the light of day. Like we already get like screenshots of his outfit now. Like, bro, they didn't even have Michael Keaton actually signed his thing. They just said that he's gonna be in there, and he was just like, "Oh shit, I guess I'm gonna be in here then." Like,
yeah, they do shit so ass backwards. It's astounding. Yeah. It's astounding.
It's incredible. Like, I am surprised, but oh boy, y'all ready to get into this this biggest thing right here? Kai Beam watches this podcast way more than we all did. In fact, I would say that our podcast name was inspired by this guy.
A little bit, because I took the, but I mean everyone has the, right? But yeah, I was a fan of this podcast, and what we're referring to is the Joe Budden Podcast. If you've been living under a rock, you already know what the fuck has happened at this point. There's a lot here. Like I was saying, I was a fan. I maybe started listening to them back in like 2018, I want to say. Like, it's been a while. And I fell out of it like before, like even a little bit before all this dust started kicking up and all this shit imploded. Cause like I don't know, I just kind of fell out of it. I just was like, I don't feel like listening to a podcast right now, and that shit just went on. So basically, we have so much information that's come out, and first off the bat, I just want to say, this is why you don't mix friendship and business. And I'm just gonna start off by saying, Rory and Mal, they fucked up, like, initially. And why I say that is because for whatever reason, they went off the strength that since Joe is their friend, he's not going to fuck you over. That was the wrong assumption. From the very beginning when you joined that podcast, you should have gotten your lawyer or whatever to get you a piece of ownership of that podcast, because Joe is smart. The name of the podcast is the Joe Budden Podcast. It's not the Joe Budden.
That though, right?
No, it still is the Joe Budden Podcast. It just falls under his Joe Budden Network shit. That's where you fucked up. It's called the Joe Budden Podcast, not called the Joe Budden, Rory and Mal Podcast. No, it's the Joe Budden Podcast. That's the first fuck up you made. The second one... Oh, you can go ahead. I'll let you go.
I was going to say... the thing is, the reason why I disagree with that is because of the fact that if they were friends, I wouldn't put the idea in my mind that you have intentions of fucking me over. Because that's the equivalency of us doing this podcast, and then
I've thought about
you do the same thing.
But I would never do that because I'm not a narcissist. That's the key.
Yeah, but
that's
the
key
thing. We don't know. We wouldn't know that though.
You wouldn't.
That's gonna be the same thing.
You wouldn't.
For
but
Mal and Rory.
But the difference here is we're not successful enough yet. Like when we,
I'm saying if that was the case, right? Like if we were in the same shoes as Rory and Mal and like in the Joe Budden thing, if we did this podcast and it was popping off, we would have no idea that you had these intentions, whether or not you named it the Joe Budden Podcast. Because I'll put this in a better like example, because when Chance the Rapper was friends with his manager, he had no idea, which, I mean, it is technically their fault because they should have had lawyers and stuff involved.
Right.
Because they were friends.
That's all I'm saying.
But Chance the Rapper
you can't go off
fucked
the
them
strength.
over.
You can't go off the strength. That's why I'm saying solely you can't mix friendship and business. You need to keep it business. What you should have done, like, even if that's your friend, you should be like, yo, dog, like, I think they got too complacent. That was another thing, because here's another thing that had happened too. When Joe was talking about all these Spotify deals, they weren't even aware, nor did they, I think, as far as what I've heard, they didn't even care to ask about it. So he was out just doing whatever, and then you try to come a year later and try to audit him. Bro, you fucked up. You should have been in on that. You should have, as soon as he said, yo, like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing the Spotify deal, which, again, it goes back to you not having any kind of ownership of that. You can't question. He's a narcissist. You can't question him, because look what happened when you start questioning.
Those guys actually lost anything though? I don't think they've lost anything, because with all this shit going on right now, they've actually become popular and they could start their own shit together.
They could.
Like, they can't.
So, they can't. They need to wait a year though, because here's
a year.
Yes, because they're under a contract. Joe is smart, dude. He's smart. Yes, he's smart, nigga.
Contract. But that's the thing though. See, like, I feel like it's like it's 2 and 2. Like, they knew about the contract, but they weren't able to ask, because every time they asked, like, okay, like a year later, they didn't supposedly care, but at the same time, I feel like they did have questions.
I'm sure they did,
and then they wanted to ask, but Joe just, like, because
he's
saying, like,
Joe is a narcissist.
Said no, which is just fucking crazy to me. That, again, why? Joe was, I fucking hate Joe. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
Liked Joe Budden, and
I didn't
Budden,
either.
If you hear this, like, your ex-wives are right about you.
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, like, no. Like, I kind of let myself believe when I first started watching that, and that's something. And I'm gonna bring this up. I don't particularly care for academics either, but the when this news was coming out, he had a bulk of this coverage because he has industry connects, and for the most part, as corny as he is, he has connects and he never lies. So,
ain't that a fucker?
Yeah, but that's just it though, because the self-sabotaging, you let niggas like him, he's like clowning the shit out of this. Niggas like him are winning off of that. Because
that's
like you should have saw, he was talking reckless to Rory and Mal. Like,
I know.
Honestly.
I know, because when I was watching videos, because the first time, because remember I told you how, like, I said Joe Budden is a snake because of the fact that he fucked Rory and Mal over the Spotify deal, because of the fact that, you know, he took this deal right here and Rory and Mal had no say-so whatsoever.
Nope.
And so Academics was talking about it, and he was like, yo, Rory and Mal, Joe Budden is your daddy. Like, he fucking owns you, can't do nothing about it. And he, like I said, he was talking reckless. And the fucked up thing about it, which is on Joe, strike number 2, a whole thing that Rory was upset about mostly was the fact that Joe kept talking to Academics.
Right.
And Academics is the one who exposed, which, I mean, Rory, you shouldn't cheat, but exposed his infidelity, clowning him on the internet. And all he wanted Joe to do is not talk to him, which honestly, a friend is a friend. You know, if I ask you, hey, don't talk to this person right here because they did me dirty. If you do, okay, that's a breach of trust right here. But Joe, on the other hand, was like, fuck no, I can talk whoever I want to. And yeah, that's the whole reason why, partly the reason why there was beef between the both of them. Right,
which it seeped into Mal. But what I was also going to bring up too, in terms of Academics, is just, you know, you can't just, like, with the Rory stuff, it's just like, I don't understand Joe's logic in not, but then again, here I go, because again, I'll continue to say is he's a narcissist. So as soon as they started actually questioning this man, this is what the result was. This nigga went on air, fired Rory on the spot, and assumedly Mal too.
No, he
bad talked them pretty much the entire podcast. It was honestly, when I was listening to it, I was like, this is like, were these niggas ever your friends really? Because
and they were just sitting there getting fired, and they didn't.
No, they didn't show up. They didn't show up at all.
Here's the thing. Because when I saw it, because he pulled the live version where you could see Joe talking, and when I saw it, I thought at first, actually I heard it first, and then I saw it. I thought that Rory and Mal were in the room with them and just like quivering their lip and like crying inside and just not saying anything because Joe was just going off. But then you saw the actual video, and he's literally looking at them as if he was talking to ghosts. Like, Rory, you're in breach of your contract, so you are fired. He said the same thing to Mal, too. And then he's talking to people who are on the cameras like, does anyone have a problem with that? The dude is psychotic. This is like absolute lunacy.
Yeah, the dude.
It's like he's like deliberating a chord or something.
He looks like he's performing an exorcism in the rap game. That's what it looks like. It looks like he's performing a rap exorcist, firing his crewmates.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I want to bring up another thing that I feel like Rory, well, more specifically, this was more so on Maul. This is what Academics brought up. He was just like, listen, I worked with Joe for like about 9 months, and he's talking back when him and Joe were doing Everyday Struggle. And he said, we were working for about 9 months together. I knew the kind of nigga that Joe was. He's an asshole. Flat out. He's not good with emotions. He has accountability issues, narcissism. So I feel like especially with Maul, dude, you've been friends with this nigga for like over 10 years. You should know how this man operates.
That shit is fucking wild.
Yeah, you should know how this man operates. Why would you give him that much power over you? That is inconceivable to me. With Rory now, I think Rory, he was friends with him for like X amount of years, so maybe you can give it a little slide thing, Rory not really understanding. But here's the thing, you were on that podcast for like 6 or 7 years with this man. So I feel like throughout all that time, you should have glimpses of who this person really is. So you should have protected yourselves and, again, gotten part of that, because when all this shit happened, now this nigga just ended that podcast and he's already made all the money he needs. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He has all these other podcasts, too, and other ones he's probably working on. And, you know, there's rumors that him and Academics are about to start some shit together again.
I feel like that's actually going to happen. And you know the funny thing is, I feel like Academics is going to fuck over Joe. I literally have that in my mind because of the fact that, like I said, I don't like Academics.
I don't like
Academics.
But I don't
like
either.
Joe the most. And Joe it literally is self-sabotage personified.
He is.
Like, he
point blank.
He does this thing. And even, because I'm not going to lie, I looked at his channel because Kai Beam likes it, and I was looking, bro, his sister podcasts suck. Like,
Yep.
He has 3 women. He had 2, or he had one lady. Her name was Olivia, who actually had good ideas and good things to say. But then he had 2, which is now 3 of the most toxic females, just giving out the most unpopular opinions. I don't know why I said females. 3 women giving out the most unpopular opinion on his podcast that are getting downvoted to hell. This is one of the most unpopular podcasts I think I've seen. That's supposed to be like popular. And then his other thing, which I have no idea what it's about, is not successful at all. I feel like Academics, who already has a platform, as corny as he is gonna fuck him over, and then Joe is gonna go back to chasing people in the street like he was like 10 years ago. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like smacked him with an egg or something.
Yeah, no, he was chasing niggas down in a car with rocks. Dude, that nigga is insane. Yeah. And to think that he claims he's in therapy, nigga, you need a lot of therapy, bro. You need, because that nigga is insane. For all this shit to happen, and again, what I told these guys, like, I let myself think I was one of the fan base, and I let myself think that, oh, maybe Joe has changed, but every now and then there will be a couple episodes where he shows who he truly is. And so it would make you question. The only reason I stayed around for that podcast, honestly, it was entertaining. I couldn't lie. I can't lie to you. The chemistry that Joe, Rory, and Maul had prior to all of this, it was flawless. The jokes, the insight into the industry, which I want to get into, and I'm currently in, just the general knowledge that they had, I appreciated that shit. And then it's just like, that shit is wild. Like, this entire thing, it's just wild.
Episode 436 was probably the most awkward podcast I think I've ever seen.
I didn't even watch it. I watched bits and parts of it. It looked really weird.
436 is like, okay, when these guys came back, I'm still dragging out the fact that I said females. It's so dumb, but episode 436, these guys, they came back, and you can still tell that there's tension between the three of them. Like, Rory is not saying anything. Like, his body language is just, you can just tell he's uncomfortable. Mal is tense as fuck. Like, he has, like, rigor mortis. And, you know, Joe over here is acting manic as fuck. He's over here, like, joking, because there's one part where I was just like, yo, you are corny. He was, like, talking to Maul. He was like, yeah, I can get some people to diss you. I can diss you myself on the track. And Maul was like, no, I can. They're just going this back and forth. And then he, like, Joe was just literally slapping his head, laughing, holding on to Rory and stuff. Rory's just like, yo, get off me. Like, you're acting kind of weird. And, man, this is like mental illness.
No, 101. And to think that also, again, under that narcissism branch, they like to gaslight. He really tries to gaslight them niggas to infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
Because I remember initially when they came back to, this dude was trying to basically, and this is why I can honestly say I live with narcissists. I know. So it's crazy to see it through your screen like that. But this dude is over here just sitting here trying to convince people that, well, Maul should have rode with me when I told Rory not to come in. Why did you go to his side? It's like, nigga, what are you talking about sides? You told this man not to come in. That messes with the dynamic of the show. Why the fuck would I come in? That's going to be awkward as shit. What am I supposed to just sit here and just act like, oh yeah, Rory's gone, but it's cool. And then you're trying to spin this narrative that, oh yeah, well, they left me and, you know, I had to scramble and find guys to replace you and all this other shit. It's like, bro, you could have squashed that, and you could have squashed these issues that they had pretty quickly. It was you who chose, yeah, let's just go 6 weeks. I won't talk to him. All that type of shit. It's just self-sabotage,
he was just
narcissism.
on the podcast talking to himself.
No, he had two other friends that came on, and initially people were, you know, downvoting or whatever, but after a while, I never listened to any of them with those guys, but I would look in the comments sometimes, and people were like, man, I wish Rory and Maul don't come back. They're trash. Yeah. I was like, damn. You know, look how quickly
it really showed how replaceable they are. Which is unfortunate thing to Rory and Mal, but
well, so there wasn't any lose in him firing them then, because they were awful and he was just looking to a better podcast.
That's the way he will spin that shit for sure, because that's what was the nastiest part about that.
Is that a way people spin it, or is it just the reality of the situation?
I don't. There's this.
I think that's his reality.
That's his reality.
Whose reality?
But Joe's. But there's this disconnect here, because I see like the fan base is like split. Half of them don't care for Rory and Maul. The other half do. So it's like there's this tug of war.
Then they should just wait a year and see what those two what kind of project those two stars on, and just leave the guy who actually has his brand names and let him go on and do his thing.
Yeah.
I'm just utterly still dumbfounded that you somehow trapped someone. This is the reason why, guys. I know I've been going like kind of crazy just ranting about this, but like, if you ever find yourself signing a contract, read the fine print, Please.
You gotta bring your lawyers over there, dumbass. You
yeah.
didn't pass the fucking bar. Why the hell are you over here signing a contract without reading it properly?
Read the fine print.
And even if you do read that shit, if you don't understand shit, you gotta pull out a damn fucking cell phone and a damn Google dictionary and have every word that you don't understand defined properly.
You dead ass should just
bring a lawyer.
You dead ass just bring a lawyer.
Yeah, because they put words in there that they hope you don't understand, so they can get you. And if you're ever signing stuff like that, make sure you pay attention to the fine print, because people like this end up getting trapped. And Joe at this point is just waiting to sue these guys. So, because I know
it's obviously going to go to a lawsuit, or they're going to try to sue him, and they're just going to be wasting their money because they're not going to get anywhere with that shit.
I don't think they're going to go anywhere with that lawsuit, because of the fact that, again, as soon as you have a contract involved, they're just going to be like, you can't do anything.
Exactly, because they ain't anywhere without a lawsuit. It's just going to be just a waste of their time. And after they sue him and waste their time, they don't have any money. He has more money than them, so he's just going to counter sue for defamation or whatever other nonsense that they sue him for, and take more of that money. So
and that's funny you bring that up, because that was another one of the nastiest parts about listening to that podcast where he's talking to Parks and his manager or whatever, is how how this dude was like, it's like, yeah, man, you guys can start your own podcast and stuff. He's like, but I'll tell you right now, if you try something now, I will sue the pants off you. I was like,
yeah, no, I was like, he's literally just putting out threats. He's like, I'm waiting for you guys to do something stupid.
No, because he has all the right to do that. They pretty much were going to be fucking with his brand if they start our own podcast immediately.
Yeah,
and that's contract.
That's what I was going to bring up too. He was just
because
in
essence they're riding off his fame to start that podcast, so that's not gonna work for him. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking up with his shit. So.
And that's why I brought that up to begin with, is because he's over here just like saying that same thing, like, yeah, you know, you start your own thing, and I'm sure those guys will be fine. It's like,
I just think there's gonna be a lawsuit, whether it's now or a year from now, because I just feel like if they do come together and have a podcast, they're probably gonna talk about the past. And then Joe's going to see that as slander, and he's just going to be like, okay.
Yeah, because he says it'll jeopardize his character, and, you know, when you guys try to audit me, it makes me seem a bad way. And here's another thing he tried to do that I kept forgetting. This dude tried to bring up the fact that he's overly generous, and how he's like, yeah, you know, you look at any other podcast or any other radio network right here, I actually paid you guys like 4 times the rate of which you would normally get anywhere else, because I did off the strength, and because you guys are my friends, and this and that. And it's like, nigga,
that's like the equivalency of Ellen DeGeneres saying how she was like, oh, I've been nice to people. I have my tagline, be kind to other people.
Yeah, and then you had your fucking manager over here saying the same shit. He's like, yeah, for as long as I've known you, we've worked together, you've really been generous. Even when you didn't have stuff, you've always given people stuff. It's like, all right, man. Like, this is why it's just so funny. And again, I live with narcissists. Man. I live with narcissists, so I know. They are unaware of when they say shit, how it makes them sound. As smart as they think they are, they just don't understand. When you hear some shit and you're just like, whoa, okay, you're a piece of shit. I'm going to stay away from you. It's just baffling. As smart as they think they are, they don't know how that makes them look when they say shit. It's like, listen, man, this whole situation, I don't know. Joe is a piece of shit. He's a snake, and he preyed on these guys. And again, this is why you don't mix business and friendship. Immediately when that podcast started, because I think Rory was there with him, and that's another thing too. When that podcast started, it was him, Rory, and a chick. I think her name was Marissa or something. She left.
Oh yeah, he fired her too.
She left. Maul replaced her. I don't know if maybe they thought, yeah, you know, this podcast is just something we do on the side. Like, we ain't really making money off this shit. I don't see a reason to go ahead and, you know, make sure I have ownership of this shit, or, like, my contract is straight or anything. Nigga.
Do we have a contract for this podcast, man?
Dude, no, like nigga, no, I would never fire you. I'm not fucking Joe.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, like, no, like, if we get any ounce of success, nigga, this shit is going to be. You guys have been here since like pretty much the beginning. Me and Gamdo, and you came in like everything is gonna be copacetic. Like, there's gonna be no trickery or weird shit happening. No.
I'm just fucking with you, brother. I know you.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I just want everyone else to know. Like, I could never. You do what you can sleep with at night. If you enjoy fucking people over, and that's the thing with narcissists, is that they don't realize all the people you fuck over, all that bad energy you put out, nigga, that comes back like tenfold. You make all these enemies, and no one wants to work with you. Like, that's just the bottom line.
Oh, shit has sailed.
Like, shit is trash.
I was gonna mention too, because I had the discussion of Kevin Samuels.
Right.
I was gonna talk about that, but honestly, because of the fact that I feel like since I said the word females, if I talk about Kevin Samuels, I feel like it's gonna put me in a weird light. So I'm just gonna avoid that. But if anyone who doesn't know who Kevin Samuels is, he's an image consultant, and he's become wildly popular recently because he has been giving live streams, talking to people, and he's mostly known for a infamous video where he tells a girl that she's average at best. I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, interesting guy, and I feel like while I don't agree with everything that he says, I don't know why I said it like that, I don't agree with everything he says, I feel like he's definitely necessary for the platform because while his stuff, the things that he say is questionable, I feel like he is at least trying to push black men forward while society is doing the complete opposite because, black men don't have hardly any role models due to being either assassinated or probably in jail.
Right.
So, yeah.
I agree with that. If you don't want to talk about it, I won't either. We could just
another time. I was also going to talk about these Gabroli codes because I don't want to talk about that either, just because of the fact that I've just been thinking about it. It just seems stupid. But what instead of that, what movies are we watching?
Well, I've actually watched quite a bit of things. I'll just go through the list. I watched Wheelman, which was on Netflix. That has Frank. Why am I forgetting? Frank Grillo. I like him. He's pretty cool. That was released back in 2017. I watched Close with Numi Rapis. She's a great actress. She plays a bodyguard, protecting this rich.
After you watch What Happened to Monday.
Yeah. That was another one I watched. That was a great movie. I watched Love, Death, and Robots, both season 1 and 2. Season 2 actually released today. I think I enjoyed season 1 a bit better, but season 2 still great. If you haven't checked it out, it's kind of like, you guys said it best. Like, it's kind of like on some Adult Swim shit, but it's kind of hard to explain. Like, it's like an anthology series. There's so much different things going on. Like, if you like weird stories, like they have some like sci-fi shit going on in some of them, and other oddity things, like, and the episodes aren't even that long, honestly. It's like anywhere from like 6 to like 15 minutes, so it's really
like short stories, which honestly Izzy's the one who pointed me in that direction because I think what were we watching before? Actually, like Invincible had just ended, and he was like, you should watch this Gamdo, because I know you're gonna like it since you're like in animation. And honestly, it's one of my favorite shows because of the fact that the different mediums and styles that they're working under. Just so many unique ways. I thought it was actually gonna be like a full like consecutive story. When I saw the robots, I was like, I don't know about this. But then when those space aliens started coming up to people and mind fucking them, I was like, oh, this is on some new shit right here. So
yeah,
I definitely like it. Honestly, it makes me want to do a animated short film. I mean, I am going to, but it makes me want to make a horror film.
Yeah, there's definitely like a lot of like just differing styles animation. Like, it's just interesting to watch. And like I said, they have so many of these different genres, like horror, and some are sci-fi and horror, and just all these different things. Like aliens will sometimes be in them, or just whole bunch of other shit. It's interesting. But yeah, after that, I watched What Happened on Monday, of course. We talked about that. I watched The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, mainly because of Numi Rapace. So she's awesome. But I watched the original and the American version. And then I watched The Killing of a Sacred Reindeer. Honestly, that movie was fucking weird. Like, it was just weird. Like, I found myself, was like, it's just kind of boring. And the only interesting part, spoiler alert, is how exactly this fucking kid got this family to be poisoned in the first place, whether that was poison or some sort of, I don't know, willpower he enforced. I don't know what the fuck was going on in that shit, but
did you get around to watching The Lobster?
No, I have it on my list. It's not on like any streaming platforms, so
it should be on Prime, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Of course, it'd be on Prime. This sounds like a. Honestly, I don't really like. There was like a trilogy of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and I remember when it came on the American version came out, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not for everyone, and it made me uncomfortable. Honestly, it really did, because it was like, but there was something gratifying about her getting her revenge and just living her own life and doing shit. And she's like a fucking ridiculous hacker. Like, she's on some like otherworld shit with her hacking shit. Yeah, on her hacking skills. So. Yeah, I watched it just solely because I was curious, and it's like I'm into thriller movies and stuff, and like I said, it's really graphic. Like, so if you're not like prepared for that shit, I wouldn't watch it, honestly. But
it's a film that I'm seeing one that's like 2011 and then 2009.
Yeah, the one with
2009 one is the
Numi one.
Is the original.
Yeah, that one released in Sweden, I believe. That was like the Swedish.
Oh, that's the Swedish version.
Swedish version, yeah.
And then the one.
The American one is the one with Daniel Craig and all that. So.
Okay. Yeah, just that movie just kind of weird. It was. I didn't like the aesthetic of it, just because of the fact that I'm just like, yeah, there's gonna be no happy people at the end of this film. There isn't.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna say right now, there's not.
I can tell by that haircut. It's gonna be a.
I mean, actually, though, for her, it was kind of like a bittersweet thing, because that's why I like the original one better. That's what I was talking about, like the endings, because in the American version, they made like Daniel Craig's character. They basically made him more of a douchebag, and she was like basically in love with him, but she was just basically his side chick, and she didn't know that. And whereas in the original one, like they loved each other, but she was just like, yeah, nigga, like. We love each other and everything, but I'm gonna take this nigga's money right here and start a new life. Bye. I was like, okay, that works. But those movies aren't for everyone. I'll just say that. I also watched Rush Hour 1 through 3 because HBO added that. Love those movies. They still hold up to this day. With the
they never gonna make another one though.
They aren't, and I honestly. I think they would fuck it up if they did, because I mean they tried to do that TV show that was just complete shite. Just leave it alone. Those things are classics right there. Just leave them be.
Plus Jackie Chan's like kind of getting too old, anyways. Like I think he's like in his 60s. So yeah. I mean I know he's done his own stunts and everything, and has practically killed himself every time. But I don't want him to all of a sudden like.
Yeah, that was
break his back again, because he did that before too.
That was the crazy part about like seeing those Rush Hour movies, because like they always have like in the end credits they always have like their blooper scenes, and like seeing him do those stunts is like, dude, this nigga is something else, man.
Bro, he dislocated his eye. I didn't even know that was like physically possible.
Jesus.
How do you dislocate an eye?
Yeah, that's wild. Damn.
He broke his back, fucked up his knee, both of them. Man, it's superhuman. Like,
yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Crazy.
It's wild. And also to end my list, I watched just because I was bored, 007. I like Daniel Craig. He's a good actor. 007, Skyfall. That ends my list.
Did you watch Jupiter's Legacy?
No, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Okay, yeah, that's part of my list. Jupiter's Legacy was all right. I told the guys that like Jupiter's Legacy to me is felt like what happened when I went from Ghost of Tsushima to Horizon Zero Dawn, and I mean, like, when I went from Invincible to Jupiter's Legacy, it just kind of felt like they could have did better, because the CGI was like all right, but there are certain moments, like there's this one scene where this chick was like Ant-Man, and her little quantum realm just looked like shit. It looked awful. It really did. Like, and then I forgot. Izzy, remind me, did Utopian's daughter like punch her out of the quantum realm and she like jettisoned up to the sky? Like,
oh, you mean the chick who?
Chloe.
Yeah, that's what she did. Yeah.
No, because there's a scene where she has. It's pretty much like it's a superhero family. This dad, who's like the Superman of their universe, is just down on the dopes or down on his ropes and stuff like that. I'm fucking it up. And he has kids who also have superpowers. His son, who can't amount to shit, and then his daughter, who's never gonna be shit, is basically trying to escape their dad's shadow. And Chloe is I can't decide who's the worst character, because Chloe just does drugs. And if she didn't have superhero powers, she'd probably
she would
overdose.
Yep.
Yeah, because like
she did overdose. It's
yeah,
just
that's right.
Of her
She
powers
did
why
overdose.
she didn't fucking die, because she can like regenerate really fast. And what's
Fucking
interesting,
inhaled glass.
out of all of them, she seems to be the most powerful out of all of them. But like the
Yeah.
idea that she doesn't even really do anything with her powers it's just laughable.
I mean, her character is more interesting than the son because of the fact
No,
that
she is, because she pretty much like questioned everything the family does, but like even after she does all that questioning and stuff, she still does like hypocritical shit where she pretty much just doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, all she does is like she literally like was about to call her mom, and then she was just like, no, I don't think I really want to call my mom, so I'm just gonna.
Because hell, even if she didn't want to be part of the damn what are they called, the union or whatever the hell they were called in there, she could have been her own superhero thing and still actually does good and shit and do it her own way. But no, she just straight up
fucked that up though, because he wasn't really a good dad.
He was a shitty dad.
Like, you want to talk about bad superhero dads? Goku was originally like the worst one.
The worst.
Then Omni-Man came by and just literally ran a train through Mark. Yeah. And then there's Utopian, who's like, it's weird because he seems like he's not intentionally trying to be a bad dad, but he just ends up doing it anyways because of the fact that he's trying to stick up to this code that's not even applicable to today's time, because he's like, yeah, guys, if you're going to be a superhero, we're not going to get involved in politics. We're not going to take over the government. We're not going to kill. And there's one scene...
Bro, like, literally, they could have made the world better if they would have just fucking, like, been actual leaders.
Oh, man, you want injustice. You want injustice.
They could have... I mean, what's his name? Brainwave pretty much had a good idea. They could have been actual leaders, and the world would have been better with it.
I mean, that's true. Then you end up getting to, like, Red Sun and stuff like that, where you got, like, a Russian Superman and stuff like that. But, I mean, he has his code that's not even, like, up to date because, you know, these villains are pretty much just merkin cats now. Like, you had the Justice League get dominated by, like, this weird-looking, doomsday-looking guy. And then the son ends up killing him, turned his face into mashed potatoes, and then his dad is just like, yeah, thank you for saving my life, son, but you messed up, and I want you to go to the corner and look at the corpse. Yeah, and then the wife is like, why did you do that? He's like, he's not supposed to kill, you know that. And at that point, between Utopian, I don't even know, I almost called her Mary. I'm going to call her Mary. The wife, Mary, is starting to see and understand that the no-kill policy is no longer applicable, because there's this one chick who is pretty much like Kitty Pryde or something. She's like over here like trying to be like Utopian, like, oh, I didn't kill, and then she got her guts yanked out.
Entire intestine and inner she had was hanging outside her body.
Yeah, she's like, happy about it. I didn't kill. Oh, she wasn't happy. She was losing consciousness.
Well, I don't know. She seemed like she was having a proud moment over here. I didn't kill anybody, but I'm dying though. But yeah. I didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, she died with that. She died with that rhetoric in her head. But yeah, to me, it's just like I feel like what they could have done, or what they should have done, was animated it. It really should have been, because it takes place. It's in the same like universe as Invincible, or at least multiverse. And if they would have animated, they could have got away with a lot more, because I feel like the visuals held it back a little bit. I didn't like the pacing, because you have like a lot of the episodes where it takes place in the past. I would have much rather seen that all in one episode, because I'm tired of seeing Sheldon and his younger self just go batshit insane because he's seeing his dad's corpse haunting his mind. Because the past takes place during like the 1930s. They're like stockbrokers or whatever, and then like the stock market crashes due to the Great Depression, and his dad kills himself, and then he sees his ghost, and it's a fucking mess. It's just a mess. All he does is scream at his wife and tips shit over. And yeah, honestly, guys, if you want to watch it, I would watch it. If you were like,
it's just a good fun to watch, because like they have a lot of unique powers in there, and some of the like the CG. Like I didn't have any like high expectations going into that. I just went into it just to see like cool, like flashy powers and shit. But besides that, like the story needs some improvement, especially the characters.
Yeah,
we follow in there. Like, they need a little bit of more character development instead of just, because like none of them, like especially the kids that we follow the entire time, none of them made a proper character development except for the kid with the teleportation powers. I keep forgetting his freaking name, but what's this guy? What's the superhero name?
Black Zac Efron. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, that guy. He's the only character that actually made a character development. The rest of the other characters, they were just repeating the same shit over and over until like the entire damn season was over.
Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh.
What's his face didn't? Utopian didn't fucking learn any lessons.
Of course he didn't learn anything.
He was gonna let his fucking son die.
He's about to get a superhero divorce.
And I guess at the end, his son freaking learned a lesson that his dad is gonna fucking let him die over his stupid code. So maybe he can like rethink, like trying to please his dad over and over. But besides that, none of them like had any proper character development. They just showed you like, yeah, they're doing this and they're doing that. That's it.
And the thing,
cool powers though.
Cool powers. The thing that I actually realized too was later on, and this is like in the comics, and they could change this, but in the comics, Utopian gets his shit kicked out of him and killed by his son. So hey, if it happens, I'm honestly all for it, because I do not like Utopian at all. Like he's by far the worst.
Sucks.
Like, let me see if he's actually dead in the wiki. Damn, no, he's not. Damn, I thought someone said he. Oh, yep, he did die. Oh, his name is Brandon. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I thought his name was like Michael or Manson or something. I don't know.
Manson.
Yeah, Utopian gets his head fried. Nothing but skeleton and hair, so. Yeah. Fuck that. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is, what episode are we on?
Episode 15.
Jesus, guys, we are on episode 15 of the Kai Beam podcast. Can you believe that?
I can't. Like, it's crazy. We started and we've been consistent, so, keep at it.
We did this one a little early, because we all got things we got to do. The summertime's almost here. About to make some big changes in our lives.
Yep. I will explain some of mine in due time. Oh, I can't wait to do that. Just know, I can't wait. But I think that's I just want to quickly say this. So Loki's premiere, I already told you guys this off air. It's airing on June 9th, and every Wednesday after that is when it's going to air. So I guess they're kind of experimenting with when multiple shows are going on at once, they're gonna have them throughout, like every day throughout the week, I guess, or not every day throughout the week, but different days throughout the week. So
I'm all for it.
Yeah. So maybe like when, I don't know, Moon Knight and fucking whatever else is coming, when multiple shows are going on, maybe Moon Knight will be Monday and fucking, I don't know, whatever is Thursday, you know. So
well, they have enough superhero characters to do that. So
right.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm all for it. If they occupy every day of the week, I'm all for it. Honestly, like
there's been like a drought in between every week for that.
Yeah.
And also, Disney, like, they announced like subscription service is about in like 100 million now subscribers.
What? Oh, I thought you were gonna say they did an increase, 100% increase on the price. I was gonna say why.
No,
I was gonna say why.
Like they're within 100 million plus subscribers now.
Oh. Okay.
So they're creeping up on Netflix, and
I would have thought they beat Netflix. That's crazy. Yeah. No, I definitely I definitely agree with you though. There has been a drought. I really want Invincible season 2 and 3 to come out. No show on TV thus far is good remotely. Like, it's not remotely good. I don't know why, like, me and Izzy keep torturing ourselves, but we try to watch The Flash. Times.
I gave up on that shit. I gave up on
it. For some reason,
our time.
Yeah, like, we're in too deep in this shit for some reason. We just can't get ourselves out. And like it's so funny because like every single time I watch it, I just get my mind blown every episode.
By the amount of ridiculous things.
Yeah, by the amount of ridiculous shit I see on screen. Because at this point right here, I've watched episodes back to back and I've caught up, and I still have no idea what the fuck is happening. Because like, I guess they're at this point right here where like there are different forces out in the universe now. Sage Force, Still Force, Strength, and all the other shit, all that yucky doodle doo shit, and they decided to make Nora an avatar of the Speed Force, which is just psychotic because Barry is always gonna love his mom, fucking Oedipus over here, and
Oedipus.
What kills me the most, honestly, and this is like no shade to Candace Patton, but her character as Iris West is by far the most infuriating shit I've ever seen. Because she has been consistently making the worst decisions for the crew, which is so weird because who the fuck gave her the authority to make
supposed to be the de facto leader of Team Flash?
Yes. Have you missed all of Flash up until this point? Barry's not Flash by himself. His wife is.
She stopped saying that. No, she has. She stopped saying that. She literally just says, "I'm his lightning rod."
Lightning rod.
Oh my god!
That's almost her basically saying like
that's line, bro.
Yeah, that's almost her saying like that's my dick. That's my man. Like that's what it seems like. And even like the character Nora, it's just like you keep saying that word like it's supposed to mean something, but it doesn't because I can kill you, and. It's just mind blowing. Like the episode where Killer Frost is like in prison is pretty much like it's discrimination because I don't know where this person came from, whatever state or country this person came from, but just suddenly had a vendetta out against Killer Frost.
It was just like a one-track mind kind of vendetta too. Like it was just crazy.
It's fucking weird because the fact that she literally. It said, hey, you know what? Instead of a prison sentence, I pretty much want to euthanize her. Because he's like, oh, yes, let's go ahead and have her take the metahuman cure. Which is like, thanks, Cisco, for making that thing right there, which is weird. Because it's like, is that even open to the general public? It's technically a beta vaccine. It's like someone taking the COVID vaccine during the trials, and they got the Johnson & Johnson one, and they said, yeah, he can get a release in prison or no prison time if he takes the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine. Got it, and now he has leprosy. Like, what the fuck? Like, these people have to be high, man. I don't know. Like,
that's exactly why I just stopped. As soon as we got some of my first episode, I was like, I'm dropping that shit. Never look back.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna continue watching it to let you know how much we're gonna torture ourselves for entertainment.
The only thing that I'm looking forward to seeing is the last episode where the whole family Flash is gonna come in, and then fucking Bart Allen is not gonna be his grandson, but his actual son. And then Godspeed is supposed to somehow come out. They haven't even introduced Godspeed yet.
Which is fucking stupid because I keep saying,
because I'm like, when are they going to do this thing?
The fuck would you say, or not even say, you've teased Red Death, you've teased Godspeed for however fucking long. And instead of doing that, you're doing Villain of the Week, Patty LaVelle bullshit. Like, just weird stuff. You guys are just telling me. I was just like, this is why this show just needs to end. Like, it just end.
It's like Old Yeller.
That's what they always been banking on. Like, they would just do a whole bunch of stuff and just go on an endless freaking filler episode, and then eventually they come back again and say, oh yeah, we almost forgot. We actually do have a central villain for this week, for this entire season, but we're gonna continue like just stockpiling a whole bunch of crap to you. There you go. Enjoy.
Yeah. I
hate that shit, man. It just needs to end. Honestly.
They're not gonna do Red Death. I'm telling you right now,
which is fucking dumb because you literally had the fucking captain, like during that horrible fucking season with Cicada, they literally name dropped this nigga. Like it's just the stupidity. I hate CW, dude.
It's baffling, ain't it? It's crazy, ain't it? It's yeah.
That's why they're losing almost all their freaking
castmates.
Yep.
The person like Carlos Valdez and Tom Cavanaugh leaving is like pretty much half your heart. That's half the heart of the show.
Because those two are funny. Like, they have this kind of weird dynamic with the entire cast that just makes the entire show entertaining.
Yeah.
Like the two best characters just left. As much as I like Barry's, Grant Gustin's character or whatever, but like his character is really,
at this point.
Yeah.
All he is now is just buffer and sadder. Like that's seriously all he is. Like in the last episode, I don't even think he was even in a costume. It's just man, I don't know. Like I said, what's weird to me is also that they're like reversing the characters. Like Cisco is no longer a metahuman, but he has like a Mechazord on his chest to simulate his powers. And I feel like Daniel Panabaker is no longer going to want to put the makeup on to be Killer Frost. So Killer Frost might end up getting killed, and then she's going to be like, well, I'm just going to be a normal scientist, and then
back to being the doctor lady again.
Yeah, the boring doctor lady who just only talked about her lovers dying on her.
Ronnie.
How joyful! How joyful is that? You remember that? It's just like my husband dying.
Oh my goodness! Let's stop shitting on the Flash. It's already down enough. Kicking it anymore is just gonna not help it.
Yeah, we'll come back to it next week though. On our own time.
Trash that show, man. But alright, I think that's everything. We've literally gone through everything. We did not miss not a thing. So
not a damn thing.
We're only 2 hours long listening.
Yeah, 2 hours long for real. We've just been hitting that pretty consistently, but it is what it is. So you already know what it is, man. Kai Beam Podcast, thank you for listening. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good fun shit, and we will catch you guys later.
Peace.
Later.